Hi guys, I thought I'd just make a video, a more descriptive video for you guys so you can check the car out and everything and see how it really looks. No HDR photos or no Photoshop photos or anything, so you guys really see how it is. It's a 2002 Subaru WRX. The engine's pretty basic. It still has 160,000 miles on it, just like the chassis. Still runs absolutely awesome. It's currently tuned on E85. Has 820cc injectors from Witch Hunter. Stock modified injectors that were flow tested and modded and everything. They only have about, the whole fuel system has about, I would say 10,000 miles on it. The engine just has an eBay top mount intercooler, VF39 STI turbo, a parent inlet, parent intake, modded TGVs. They're fully ported and everything, gutted by me. I got rid of a lot of the little random wiring and everything, try to make everything look a little bit cleaner. No reservoir tank for the wipers or anything. It's just super clean. Got rid of all the stuff that I didn't really want. There is no AC in the car. There is no cruise control. I think that's about it on what I've deleted, besides just the little random wiring. I rerouted some of it. It has a GM boost solenoid, fully electronically controllable. Has a up pipe. It's a brand name, I forget what it is. I have it written down inside. I'll go ahead and post that on the thread. Okay, it's always had Mobil 1 oil changes about every 3,000 miles. It runs absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. The suspension is currently Megan Track Series coilovers. I have a white line roll center kit that will come with the car. It needs to be installed. It's just the tie rods and the lower ball joints. It gets rid of some of the bump steer. The front wheels are the XXR 522s. They're 18 by 9.5 plus 38. And I'm rocking a 25mm spacer to allow for a little bit more steering angle so it doesn't hit the inner fender or anything. And it has two 25/40/18 BF Goodrich KDWs in the front that are basically brand new. They only have about 1,000 miles on them. And the fenders are rolled. That's about as much as I can stick my finger in there, but there's absolutely no rubbing. It's been tested. Got a few little paint chips on the fender, no big deal. You can buy touch-up paint on eBay for around $12.95, I believe. It's Midnight Black Pearl. The rear wheels are N-Key RPF ones. They're 5x100. They have 225/40/18 Falcon ZXs. They're brand new. Has the Brembo rear STI swap. They're the 2004, so it maintains the 5x100. They're 18, I don't know if I said this already, but they're 18 by 9.5 plus 38s. And I'm rocking a 5mm spacer to help clear the coilover. Has a lot of camber in the rear. The lug studs were damaged while trying to run a 10mm spacer. So I went ahead and put a 5mm spacer on there. I torqued the lug nuts about every week or so just to make sure everything's safe. But I would definitely recommend putting extended rear studs in at some point with some nice lug nuts in the rear. The clearance in the back is great. I'm around 230 pounds and my buddy's around 230 pounds. We ride in here awesome. No rubbing issues, no nothing. The rear end is a R180 out of a 2004 STI, fully welded. It's fully TIG welded professionally. It's fully locked up. It will not break loose on you at all. The rear end. It has DSS rear axle bar upgrades. I paid around $500 through TH Motorsports. Has stance rear bushings for the diff and for the subframe. The exhaust is full 3-inch. It's a Megan Racing exhaust system. It's the Stealth turbo back with downpipe, full Megan. I went ahead and deleted the muffler. I welded in a 3-inch muffler back from Jegs. There you go. It sounds pretty loud. It's a pretty loud car. And there's the Flex Fuel badge so that everybody knows it's on the 85. The car has a 6-speed out of a 2004 STI. I fully went through it myself when I installed the CAPS rear-wheel drive conversion spool. It's a 3-piece. It's an oil pump gear, the transfer gears, and the actual spool itself that replaces the center differential. The center differential will not be included in the sale, the stock one. The stock one was actually, the clutches went out in it, so that's why I actually did the conversion, because I wanted to go ahead and have a little drift car. The car does great. It's tuned on the 85 right now at around 14 psi. The startup tune is a little off. It needs a little bit of work. I'd go ahead and get it dyno tuned. Car spins a lot on the street, so it's kind of hard to get a full pull out of it. I would definitely strap down on a dyno. I would run 20 psi. No, I wouldn't even think twice about it. I'm currently running an NGK AFX wideband. Those are recommended by many of my friends. And 2 Pro Sport gauges. One is an oil pressure and one is a exhaust gas temp. Has an OMP rally steering wheel. Has an HM knobs shift knob. It's around 6 inches long. It's 6061 aluminum. The seat is a Sparco base. Just a base seat. Go ahead and let you guys see the gauges and whatnot. Has the 2 Pro Sport gauges and the wideband. I replaced the stock clock and actually put the wideband right there so you don't really see it when the car's off. It's kind of stealthy. Looks really, really good at night. Shines pretty bright. Maintain the stock CD player and everything. I like the 6-disc changer. All these stock OEM interior pieces that you guys see missing are all available. They'll all come with the car. I have them all still, including the stock wheels. I still have the stock wheels. Included in the cell will be a set of 2 XXR 527s. They're plus 20s, 18 by 9.75. They were going to be my street wheels. For the rear, I was going to rock the end keys in the front. And the XXRs were going to be the drift spares. Car runs completely awesome. Will go sideways whenever you want it to. It makes really, really good power. My username is dark_02WRX. You can hit me up through the forum, or you can hit me up through dark_02WRX@yahoo.com. I'm available there as well. I will respond to an email a lot faster than I will a PM. And I'm trying to think of anything else done to the car. I did tint the windows. All the windows are fully tinted except for the driver's. Had a problem with the driver's tint. Everything else is tinted. Looks pretty good. It's all 20%. Got some stickers from Abbott Wilkerson and 1 sticker from ziptide.com. That's another Abbott Wilkerson vinyl. Again, the car runs awesome. I would think the car is worth around 13 to 14 grand with the STI 6-speed, all the work done to the transmission, the rear end being worked on, the coilovers, the suspension, the bushings, the engine upgrades, the interior. But I would take around 10 grand for it. I am also looking for a crotch rocket of some kind plus cash. I would definitely do a trade, and let me know on other trades. Everything else, something else would definitely be available if it's a nice trade. The title is clear and free. Never had any accidents of any kind. The only negatives I can think about the car right now currently is the rear studs. Rear studs need to be changed out. The tune probably needs a little bit of a touch-up. I've only driven the car about 1,500 miles with the car the way it's set up right now, and haven't really beat on it. Just kind of drove it around on the base map. It seems to be hitting some pretty good AFRs the way it sits now. It's just really the startup that's kind of buggy. If you want to know anything else, just let me know. Thank you guys very much.